Are you trying to add or delete a user from Google Analytics, but you're not sure how to do it? Well, if that's the case, you have made it to the right video. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, I'm Mariah from MariahMagazine.com, and on this channel, I help simplify things like SEO, websites, tech, and I dive into tools and recommendations to help you grow your online business in a way that works for you. So in today's video, I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet, and I'm just going to jump into the screen share and show you how to add or delete a user from Google Analytics. Okay, so the first thing that we have to do is obviously log into our Google Analytics account. So go ahead and bring that up. And then we want to, in the left-hand menu here, click admin down here, click on that, and it's going to pop open a screen that looks like this, okay? So I actually created a version of this tutorial a couple years ago, but Google Analytics recently, at the time of this recording, just updated all of this. So I just wanted to create an updated version. So in admin, it should look something like this. Okay, so in terms of giving people access to your Google Analytics account, we have two main options here. So the first one is account access management. So that is if you want to give somebody access to all of the properties that you have listed here. So give them access to your entire account and all of the properties connected, okay? But if you only want to give them access to a specific property, then we actually come down here to property access management. Okay, so you can also double check which one you're giving them access to by just looking right here. So you can see this is a specific property name. Let me close out of here, account access management, and then you'll see that this is giving them access to the account in general. Okay, so just be careful when you're choosing between them. Make sure that you're giving access to the correct one. So as you could see, as I was diving into those, the way to add a user is basically the same thing. It just depends on at what level do we want to give them access. So to follow the rest of this tutorial, we're just going to do property access management. So go ahead and click on that, and then you're going to click the plus button in the top right hand corner here, click add users, and then go ahead and pop their email address in here. And then the first thing that we're going to see here is this check mark right here. So if it's checked, it's going to basically, Google Analytics is going to send an email to this user at the email that you put in and say, hey, heads up, you have access to this Google Analytics account. If you don't want to send the user that email, go ahead and unclick. I always like getting the email and getting notified that I have access, but totally up to you. So then the next thing that we have to chat about is the roles and data restrictions. Okay, so you have to choose which role you want to give this user in terms of your Google Analytics account. Okay, so be careful if anybody's asking for administrator access, because the biggest thing with this is that they can manage users. Okay, so they can go ahead and actually delete you out of your own Google Analytics account. So this is the main one to be like super careful about. Only give people administrator access if you know that they absolutely need it. Okay, so then you can look at the description for all of these and best decide which one makes sense for you. You can also follow up with the person that you're giving access to and say, hey, which role or which access do you need in Google Analytics? So you can always ask them. And then when you're set checking those, you just click add, and it will go ahead and add them to this list. So that's actually not a real email, so we're not going to save it. Okay, so after all of that is set up, then let's say that you gave somebody access that is doing your SEO or they're doing your website or something like that, and then your relationship has come to a close. You can always come right back in here and you can delete them from having access to your Google Analytics stuff. Okay, so their email will be listed. You can click these three dots here and then click remove access. So that is how you would delete a user from your Google Analytics account. I'm pretty sure that's everything that we have to go over. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. So that's it for today's tutorial. If you guys found this video helpful, give me a really quick thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications, and I will see you in the next video.